Hey everyone, it's Hippie here at Hippie's Common Sense Corner with one of this week's uploads called Our Politicians Lie to Us. Uh, Today is Friday, April 16th, 2021. And before we get started, I'd like to give apologies for a couple things, or I'd like to apologize for a couple things I hear. One, I'm sorry I don't have the links in the description or a description up yet down below. I'm still working on that. But if you do want to contact me or leave an email or a message, please do it down below. Along with hit the like or dislike and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification so I can bug you a little bit more. Or you can go back to my videos and find the thumbnail with any thumbnail with Apex or I and go in that description. They're in there. You actually go to the first video, and I know it's in there because the computer I was using to record this got knocked off the table the other day. I couldn't get into it, and that's why I couldn't upload anything for a few days. But very good friend of mine, got in there and retrieved my information. I got a different laptop, and here I am. Now I'm back to pestering you again. But you can also contact me at hippies or hippie.38@hotmail.com. You can go to Vegas World or VW, and when you log in, look for Mr. 1967 GTO and leave an email there because I go on that 4 or 5 times a day, to keep my avatar current. What else is there? I also would like to apologize for the way I'm talking. I just got my teeth back and I'm learning how to talk with them again. But saying all that, please hit the like or dislike, leave a comment below, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification so I can keep bugging you. And please leave a suggestion, and nothing, and I mean nothing's taboo. And I'm even pretty sure that this topic could get me in trouble here. I'm gonna try to not show my anger as much as I'm going to tone my anger back on this one, and I'm going to try to be polite and courteous, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because somebody has to remind these boneheads that the voters do have memories. And the reason I'm picking this topic is, and most of you people, if you're outside of Milwaukee or Wisconsin, you may not really know what I'm talking about, but if it happens here, I'm sure it happens elsewhere. But the other topic, or other two, the other topic, most of you viewers should remember when this all happened. I think it was in the late '90s. And it turned into a disaster in my opinion. So here we go. Let's talk about America's favorite pastime, baseball. For many years, we had the Milwaukee Brewers had the county stadium. And the county stadium always had the best field, the best grass out of all the parks. Well, in 1982, they won the pennant. They went to the World Series. And then after that, they fell back down again. And they kept saying, "Oh, we can do better. We'll do better if we can get a new park." Well, but Selick, and really couldn't afford it to buy a new park. So he worked with the city to raise our county sales tax by a half percent, like a half percent, half a penny. And it was only going to be for a few years until it was paid for. And they did the construction. They tore down the old one. They built the new one up. American Family Field, or well, it was called Miller Park then. And they thought they were going to have it paid off, I think, in 10 years. And I think it actually took like 13, 14 years to pay it off. And don't forget, people got hurt on that construction build, okay? Well, and then they said, once the park is paid for, we would lose a 0.5% sales tax, county tax. Well, the park's been paid for at least like 7, 8 years now, and it's been sold from Miller to American Family. But the 0.5% tax is still there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Brown County is doing the same thing for Lambeau Field, I believe, because when I go to motor vehicle to register our vehicles, they talk about a 0.5% tax there for Brown County, a Brown County tax. So I just like to know, and I want people to realize when you go to vote for this stuff and they say, "Oh, we're going to raise it for this," and once it's paid for, we'll take it away. They never do. Just like at the federal level, "Oh, we're going to raise this tax," but once we get caught up, they never bring it back down until they're really forced to. And I'm not blaming one party or the other, because I think I'm sure I've covered this in other videos, that I don't vote for party, I vote for the person, okay? And in the 90s is a good example. In the 90s, we had Senator Herb Kohl. We had Herb Kohl, Russ Feingold, and Tommy Thompson for governor, and President Clinton as president. Which Clinton, Herb Kohl, and Russ Feingold were Democrats, and Tommy Thompson was Republican. And I voted for Tommy Thompson, just like I voted for the other three. And I'll tell you what, there was never a time in history. We had a lot of good governors, don't get me wrong. Lee Dreyfus was one. Great guy, but I'm telling you, back in the 90s, there never in the history of Wisconsin was there a time Wisconsin was ever stronger than it was in the 90s, okay? So don't think I'm blaming one party or the other. I'm blaming these people that, like I just said in that one video, they make us all these promises hoping we will forget. Well, maybe some of us did, because I'll tell you the truth, I forgot about it for a few years. And I'm not trying to be a government watchdog thing or a crusader or anything like that. But like I said in most of my video uploads, is that I want to get you guys to start thinking and realizing we live in the greatest country in the world. But even there, we have our politicians lie to us or insult our intelligence. Well, the title of my channel is Hippie's Common Sense. Common sense and insulting intelligence does not work. So And the other thing I'd like to pick up with, talk about is how we went from glass to plastic. Okay, and I think this started right about the same time. I can't really remember. I've been trying to figure out where I was living when they first started this, and I can't really remember. But we used to get our soda, beer, juices, and all that in glass. Spaghetti, sauces, whatever. Okay, mayonnaise. Now they're doing plastic. And the reason they did say we're going to plastic is to get the glass out of the vacant lots. Because we will be able to recycle the plastic. Yeah, they can at the, city level. But did you ever try to take plastic into a recyclable center? Oh, it's the wrong plastic. And I have to say, it did work. You go to those same vacant lots, there's no more glass. But if you have a good memory like I do, there's twice as much plastic now than there was ever glass. And then now we're giving up taste. Everything tastes better to me in glass. There was a while, a couple of years back, where Mountain Dew, you could buy a 4-pack of 12-ounce glass bottles of Mountain Dew or Pepsi, and it was real sugar. And it tasted great. I mean, I got to the point where when they ran out, or if I ran out and I couldn't get to the store, I'd have a migraine headache. And it took me, I basically went through, when they quit selling it, I basically went through DTs, and then I had to go back to the plastic. And I bought the real sugar in the plastic bottle, but it doesn't taste the same to me. To me, it actually tastes more like diet. But see, that's what I'm saying. They say they're doing this for us, and it doesn't work out, and they won't change it back. Like I said, I may lose my channel here, but I don't know. It's really starting to piss me off. Just like the next thing I want to cover, I'm probably going to be doing an upload on this, but I'll give you a little touch of it here, a preview. Our government regulates the people that make our food. They can't use this. They have to use this artificial crap to try to stop obesity. Okay. And our government's stepping in and overreaching so much is that the schools have the right to tell our parents what they can send in their kids' lunch and what they can't. But if you notice, the kids are still obese. And I watched a lot of stuff, on educational channels where they're saying, or when the government talks about, hey, we're doing this to stop obesity, they'll also say there's never been a time in history where that our people have been fighting obesity, which is fine. That's fine. But again, that goes by what I've said before too, taking your own responsibility too. And but these kids don't even go outside to play anymore because they're playing, all these game systems. When I was 13, 14, 15 years old in the summer, from the minute I'd wake up in the morning, I'd take a shower, get dressed, and I was gone. I had to be back by dusk, or at least check in, call by phone, or if I pass my house, hey mom, yeah, I'm with so and so, we're gonna go here now, Or I sat down by South Shore Park in Bayview, where I grew up, or down by the under the Home Bridge. But these kids, I go over by people I know, they have kids, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're not only not outside, they're in the room or in the living room playing a game with all these munchies. And now that they're telling these people that they can't put this in our food, the food don't taste the same. I don't know. They're taking away our choices, our freedom to choose, and our freedom to think for ourselves. And I just feel it's time for us to start thinking for ourselves again. But I covered this too. And anytime they say they're doing this for us, they take away something from us. And then they tell us we're winning. I don't know. It just, to me, it just don't make sense. So, I think that this is a short video. I think I'm going to end it here. Because I don't want to start preaching or lose my, get very upset about this, because this is really starting to bug me. Or another one, before I go, here's another thing. About 9, 10 years ago, and it's happened a couple times since, I go over by somebody's house, and I'll go there, say, on a Thursday, and the kids will be there. Okay, there are times I'd be home watching TV. Then I go there on Saturday, and the kids are home too. And I'll ask my friend, I'll say, hey, don't you kids have friends? Yeah. Huh. Well, that's funny. Every time I come here, your kids are always here. Then I never see any of their friends here. And he went in and asked them. He goes to his son, he goes, don't you have any friends? He said, yeah, I got friends. And it's on the computer, through Facebook or those games, And I asked my friend, I said, did they ever meet? No, but that ain't friendship. Friendship is doing shit together outside, but what do I know? I'm 11th grade, dropout, toothless, long hair, so. But I think I'm going to end it there. And about the food and all the preservatives they put in there, I will be covering in another upload real soon. And please keep your eye open for stories about Last Call, Part 3. And again, please hit like, dislike, leave a comment below that you like this, you agree, disagree, you want me to go and jump off a cliff. Whatever you may feel. If you have a suggestion, leave it down below. Hit the subscribe and notifications. And if you'd like other videos to watch, please go and check out Mr. Ballin. Because if you like strange, dark mysteries in the form of story, that's where to go. If you're into what I'm trying to do here with the government, the politicians, if you're into prison reform, go and check out Larry Lawton. And let him know I've been trying to get a hold of him because I'd like to do a video with him in the future. If you like hearing underdog stories, basically, or somebody that lived a rough life and changed it, found Jesus and became a Christian and is living a better life now, go and check out Michael Franzese. If you're into ghost hunting, go and check out Wacky Witch or Omar Gosh. Again, I hope they don't mind me plugging them for them. In my opinion, I don't think they will, because I'm not getting a lot of views, but check them out. And again, leave a comment below, suggestions, your opinions, whatever. And even an opinion if somebody leaves an opinion, and that might give me an idea for another topic. Because these topics I come up with, I actually get when I'm volunteering at the firm, and I hear other people talk what's bugging them. So, I will be seeing you guys real soon. Be good, be safe, be healthy. Ciao.